Morgan Sieper had to come back to get it. Bree Sutton with room. Floater in the lane, good. And Southern Miss the first bucket of the ball game.
Sutton did a nice job finding the gap. I call it the hula hoops within the defense that are wide open. She gets inside and gets it to go.
Little Page Bugs, long J, just inside that line, that's good. Man, when that jumper's rolling, Lex, you wonder how folks can stop her.
Little Page Bugs gets the defense to jump off of jab steps and shot fakes. And that's what creates space for her to hit that shot mid-range.
Down low, Grayson, one of the best in the Sun Belt. She hits the fall away. We're going back and forth early in Paradise. You know, Lexi, this is something that Southern Miss is not surprised, right? Their coaching staff told us coming into this game, we know we will be at a size disadvantage against Baylor. Question is, how do you try to counter that size disadvantage? There's that floater in and good for Jada Walker.
Well, when we talked to Southern Miss head coach Joy Lee McNellis, she talked about it's the effort over the skill set.
Continues to win extra trips offensively.
Huge key for Southern Miss was limiting Baylor's O-boards. Coach McNellis will consider a win, she said, if Southern Miss can keep Baylor's O-boards to under 10 on the game.
Aaronette Vonleh up and good. Went over 1,000 career points last game for Baylor, and there's 2 to tie it.
A player who averages double-digit scoring, 12 points per game.
Up and good. Nice drive by Sieper. Southern Miss has all these answers early on offensively.
Sieper did a nice job going with the underhand scoop. When you beat a defender, sometimes they'll come for that come from behind block, but the other underhand scoop stops that from happening.
Andrews waiting for a Little Page Bug screen, didn't get it. Now they go inside to Vonleh, then loving that matchup inside early on. Baylor's got the basketball here. Andrews was thinking about that 3. Andrews dribbles in for a 2 instead. It was short. Offensive rebound Baylor. And a kick out. Andrews fakes the 3 again. They got to pull the trigger here. Spin, shot, good, off glass. Man, that was creative from Jada Walker. Jean with room, did not take the shot. Then missed a cutting Sieper down there. Grayson, long way from the basket, dribbling her way down and making it off glass. Another answer for Southern Miss.
Grayson so good at finding the rim with her eyes. Even when she's backing down an opponent or spinning, at the last second before she shoots, she gets her focus on the rack.
Yaya Felder, knockdown 3 from the corner. Baylor on the move. Cross-court kick. Felder. That one in and out. Rebound Baylor. Crash of the glass all game. Little Page Bugs behind the knee.
The offensive boards are going to be killer if Baylor can continue to get second chance opportunities. And when they get an offensive board, they often execute on that second chance opportunity.
Up to a 5-point lead for Baylor here. Back down low, Grayson trying to get her established. That shot no good as Vonleh played the D down there. Baylor feeling it. Andrews 3. Yes, got it.
To each other is so lethal.
4 assists. Back inside to Grayson. And she scores. Put her shoulder down and finished. Southern Miss got away with it. Grayson down low. Up and good. Got the roll. No whistle.
Play better under it.
Second free throw off, but a break. Southern Miss couldn't clear the board. And Little Page Bugs has 2 more.
Little Page Bugs, and that shot fake is like a comfort thing. Gets her into her shot pocket perfectly.
Back up to a 7-point lead for Baylor. See if Southern Miss tries to go 2 for 1 here. Cooper a long way from the basket, threw it up off glass and good. They do go 2 for 1.
And wow, Cooper with the left hand on the right side, off balance and fading away. Great focus to get that one to go.
There's about a 3-second difference game in shot clock here, so Baylor wisely trying to bleed off as much clock as they can. Walker being hounded defensively. She'll get some help from a screen. Now she gets downhill all the way to the rim. Lexi, you kept talking about that rebounding battle in the first quarter, which Baylor won big time. Open corner 3. Andrews knocks it down.
Andrews really consistent from three-point land, especially if she's wide open. She's got the confidence to shoot it even contested. Of course, she's going to nail that wide open.
Largest lead of the game for the Baylor Bears. Jean with 8 on the ticker. Jean moving left. Now a pass to the right and Cooper. Cooper fall away. That's good. I mean, you're on it. Southern Miss is making shots. It's just Baylor has had the answers on the other end.
And Cooper with another tough shot. Little Paige Buggs stayed in front. Good on the ball defense. Had a hand up to contest, and still Cooper pops it in.
Abraham lays it in off a really good entry pass from Yaya Felder. Start for the Baylor Bears. Making shots from all over the place. Already knocked. Open 3. Another one down. Bella Fauntleroy hits.
Fauntleroy, another good three-point shooter for Baylor. Baylor as a team is just a really good three-point shooting team. 32% on the season. Everyone has to be guarded along the arc.
Turnover, Southern Miss. Baylor turning up the heat. Pass in transition. Finish for Little Paige Buggs. Looking good so far today. Vonleh got held up by Grayson. No good. Southern Miss brings Grayson back in, even with those 2 fouls.
And good for Grayson to stay clean down there because Baylor was definitely looking to draw that 3rd foul on her.
Now she's posting up down low. Evans on the drive and finish. Nice little spin in the lane.
Evans' spin was so quick, it left the defense in the dust.
Lost Andrews in transition. Corner 3 down for Baylor. Fell to the rebound.
Southern Mississippi needs more players crashing their offensive boards.
Walker all the way to the rim. Give Jada Walker 8. Southern Miss nearly lost the ball. Now Grayson on the move. Working down low. Threw it up, and it went in. Walker throws it into the corner. Andrews gives it up. Fauntleroy, yes! What gorgeous basketball from Baylor. In Paradise so far, it has been pretty good shooting. Coach Collin has done a great job keeping a good thing going. Andrews corner 3, not there, but Baylor, another 0 board. Walker gave it up. Andrews 3, again. Lob inside. Tough catch amidst a double. Bounce outside. Fauntleroy again. Another 3. Walker spinning away. Jada Walker. Good. Another roll in. Baylor just can't miss.
Gosh, and it's tough for Southern Mississippi because Manley did a really good job in transition defense that time, stopping ball. But then Baylor's also really comfortable with pulling it back out, setting up their half court. Is a block per game, and watch how she shuffles those feet, and even though she's beat by...
Miss gives it up. Vonleh down low. Nice catch by Little Paige Buggs. Got met. All ball, no whistle.
Southern Mississippi did a good job doubling.
Baylor on the run out again. Little Paige Buggs cleans it up. Got it back. Wanted a foul. Didn't get it. I guess she'll have to take 2.
The turnovers are also killing Southern Mississippi with 9 right now. Baylor has 11 points off turnovers, and Mississippi needs to bust back.
It's your largest lead of the game for Baylor here. Friendly reminder for you, first game out of 4 here today. Whoever wins this one gets the winner of Indiana-Columbia, our second game. Nice drive to the rim. Red Sea parted in 2 for Evans.
Good idea by Sieper to shoot that, though. Nobody in sight. You're wide open. You have to shoot it.
Walker, what a find. Fauntleroy 3. Got it. Still time for Baylor here. Vonleh kicked it out. Yaya Felder 3. That's good. Baylor another triple. That's 10 already. A lot of fun to watch these women shoot the basketball today, Lex. 10 made threes already. They're making
coming into your lane.
Felder, nice drive and finish. All of a sudden, Yaya has the last 5 for Baylor.
Felder, a player who transferred out of the MAC, the Mid-American Conference at Ohio. She was as athletic as they come in the Mid-American Conference as Southern Mississippi finds 2 down low. But Yaya Felder, her athleticism has transferred over beautifully in the Power 5 level.
Yaya was one of the best in the MAC in her days at OU. Fauntleroy high off the glass. You talk about getting the angle right.
Fauntleroy does a nice job at getting those eyes locked on the rim, not worried about who's coming in to contest the shot when she's driving inside.
Cross-court pass ended up working out. Sieper on the move. That's a fall away. Jay not there. Guess who? Felder with a rebound. And a run out for Baylor. Walker in and out. Rebound saved by Felder. 2 Vonleh up and good. Yaya making it happen for Baylor.
Efficiency is insane. 59% from the field, but it starts with the offensive rebounding for Baylor. Every time you think the possession's over,
Inbound to Evans. Drive and met by Nelms, who's just checked into the game for Baylor.
Evans has to use her offhand to deflect any hands coming in.
Nice shot by Morgan Sieper. Little room and made it from the mid-range.
Sieper continues to shoot through some woes for Southern Mississippi. Sieper doing a good job finding opening spaces.
Samantha Shanks. Give it up. Evans down that left side. Up and good. Count it. Off to the line.
That's where she can find a mismatch against Nelms and beat her with the speed.
Jada Walker. For Abraham. There's Nelms. These are some good minutes for the freshman in this third quarter.
Nelms really good at finding positioning early on in the half-court set. She gets the defense sealed on her backside and then just beats you with a quick footwork.
Trinity Rowe, smooth looking move.
Rowe, nice shot. Very fluid shot and robotic.
Trinity missed basketball in Kentucky last year. One of the greatest high school girls players in the history of Kentucky. Abraham spinning down low. Baylor off the bench, taking advantage of that size still.
Trinity Rowe, we've talked about her shot, but she had over 1,000 assists in high school as well. It's her vision that really separates her.
3 ball good. Morgan Sieper. There's your first 3 of the game for Southern Miss.
And off the assist of Rowe, good find.
Good to see some shots falling for Southern Miss. They've been falling all day for Baylor. They'll hit them from anywhere on the court. That's their 11th 3.
Southern Mississippi needs that sprint out to the three-pointer.
Nice offense. Good cut and a finish for Jemiah Evans, who leads all Southern Miss players now with 12. Grayson back in with the 4 fouls. Rowe gives it up. Cooper on the move. Down low, Grayson, great offense.
They're doing a good job staying out of foul trouble, not getting any silly fouls, not getting unforced turnovers. Their three-point shooting is insane. Felder with another one that time, shooting over 40% from deep.
Felder now at double figures with 11. They're keeping Grayson out there with those 4 fouls. She's working hard down there, missing the shot. Rebound block. Baylor down low, playing brilliantly.
I didn't feel like Grayson's fouls were frustration fouls. I felt it was a lack of attention to detail fouls more so for Grayson.
Oh, nice job getting to the rim and scoop and score. Sarah Andrews, 14.
Andrews, such a dynamic 3-level scorer. She hit a few threes, and that's what made Southern Mississippi's defense start sprinting out at her, but that's what gets her open on the inside. A quick first step gets her all the way to the rack.
Cooper down low, off glass, and good. That thing was high off the square.
Cooper makes some really tough shots. Her athleticism carries that.
Good to see some shot making down the stretch here for Southern Miss. I mean, as a team, they've shot 47% for this game. Baylor's just taking 14 more shots. Andrews 3 out there.
Southern Mississippi's shot selection has been okay. It's the way they're turning over the basketball and letting Baylor run off in transition, not getting back in transition D. It's a lot more Southern Mississippi's defense in rebound battle than offense.
Yeah, Felder all the way to the rim. Definitely a piece that Baylor loves having. Nyla Jean on the drive. That's a nice finish. Nyla Jean. Oh, she got blocked by Bartley. That ball off somebody's shoe. Down to the deck they go. Ball squirting free. Baylor comes out with it.
And it's really hurt Southern Mississippi having Grayson out from foul trouble.
Jennings, corner 3, no. Oh, board and a reload for Baylor like they've done all day. Walker got it from 3. Cooper on the move. Vonleh staying in front of her. Cooper missed the shot. Vonleh rebound.
And good help by Bartley to come and off the help line and test that shot.
Jennings got another 3. That's her second.
My goodness, Baylor just cashing in from the outside. It's like they're just on the Dr. Dish right now with no defense.
92 points for Baylor. Southern Miss shot good for Manley. Just in case you're wondering, the season high for Baylor in scoring is 104. Scored that back on the 14th. Little Paige Bugs back in. Out to Walker. Walker got a screen. Kept on driving all the way to the rim.
They're not shying away from it, and as long as they can get some of these little attention to detail things right and just play with effort as Baylor gets another and 1 down low.
Vonleh with a nice catch down here. Laxon a chance for an and 1 through that contact down there from Jamal. Cooper driving. That shot good. That's a nice finish over Abraham.
Cooper has played with so much athleticism today, and she hasn't given up or played frustrated through this deficit at all.
Jennings 3. That was off. Shooting, all things considered, has been pretty good. Jennings comes back to pick it off. You will see in this tournament, at least to start, sometimes teams are slower shooting because they're getting used to the different backdrop in Atlantis. Little Paige Bugs in and out. Offensive rebound, Nelms. Little Paige Bugs made it. Could be our final possession of the game for Baylor. Can they get to 100? That's a 3. That's good. They get to triple digits. Little Paige Bugs.
Little Paige Bugs goes to work in the paint, but she's got that 3-point shot to stretch you out too.
Oh, and a 3 on the other end. That's a good-looking shot for Southern Miss. If Baylor gets a 3 here, they tie the season high in scoring. I'd be shocked if they take one. Not a bad day at the office when you drop over 100. Baylor scores 101. And in game 1 of the Bad Boy Mowers battle for Atlantis, one of the better teams in the country, meant business.